Hello, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm actually going to be telling you guys a story time video, and it is how, well, not really, it's why I quit my other channel and I started a new channel. What happened was my inspiration that I had to make YouTube videos and everything, it was gone, and I just didn't know how to deal with it anymore, so that's why I quit YouTube. And my inspiration was my best friend that I had, that I don't have anymore as a best friend. And I lost her as a best friend. And it was something stupid, and I've tried saying sorry. But with me saying this, how this happened, it's actually going to help me sleep a lot more better, because I can't sleep thinking at night, thinking she's not there in my life, she's not here in my life anymore. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how I lost my best friend too. So this is how it went. So I lost my best friend because of a stupid reason in July, and it was around the time, so this is how it went down. So in July, at the end of July, there was a fake Twitter going around that apparently some fan actually liked me, my best friend, and two other friends that I was close with that I lost too. She was apparently huge fans of us, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And my best friend told me that I should follow it, but she went off and was telling me that I was the Twitter account and why I made it. And I said I didn't make it, because, like, why would I make something that I would be pissing you off about? And I would not do that to you. And my best friend was in DC at that time, so I was like, why? You are spending a good time out in DC, and why would I harass you like that? So I was like, whatever. She found out that it was a fan and whatever, so I was like, okay, cool. And so she was a little bit better. This couldn't be July. This was June when that happened, okay. And then, yeah, I don't know. Seems about right. So then I went to VBS like a couple weeks later, and I can't do anything at VBS because I have a broken foot, and I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't walk. I can't do anything with the kids. So I was on my phone messing around. And I was talking to one of my friends that went to a different school than me, and he told some of his friends that went to his school about something between me and him, about a big secret that I told him about, and he told me something about him, and he said he wasn't going to tell anybody. What comes to find out, when I was texting him, he kind of slipped it out, saying that he told people at the school my secret, and said that he was not going to tell anybody. So I was like, well, thanks a lot. I really do appreciate it. And I went on Twitter and I tweeted saying, if it's a private matter, why do you tell everybody? And so I was like, okay, whatever. Well, apparently at that time too, the fake Twitter, or the fan, whatever you want to call it, went to go ask one of my friends that I was close with, and asked why she was following my dad on Twitter but not me. And the friend was like, we're not friends anymore. And the Twitter was like, the fan was like, why aren't you friends anymore? And the friend said, because it's a private and personal matter. So my best friend got mad and upset with me about it, and she really didn't tell me to my face or anything. So I was kind of like, what the frick? So I followed the Twitter because I thought it was a fan. So I'm like, okay, cool. And she messaged me on Twitter, and she's like, hey, why is Camille and, my God, I just said her name. Why is she and the other girl not following me on Twitter? And I said, I don't know, I'll text them and ask them. She's like, okay, thank you. So I texted my best friend, and I'm not going to mention her name if you did not hear what I said about her name, so don't worry about that. But anywho, I asked her, and I said, hey, why aren't you following the Twitter anymore? They want to know why you're not doing that. So she and my best friend was like, well, how do you know? And I was like, she told me, said that you weren't following anymore, and she wanted to know why. So I gotta find the messages. Where did they go? Okay. She said, like, why, she was wondering why this whole thing was, like, petty and everything, because she saw it with my other friend that I wasn't friends with anymore, and she thought it was kind of a stupid reason why it's going on, and everything on Twitter was bad, and I just couldn't handle it. She texted me a long paragraph saying how, like, she loves me and everything, and I have the last bit of the text here. So it says, like I said at the beginning, I love you, but it needs to stop, frankly, and I'm tired of it. You lost 3 people in your life who were in your life now, and you might lose the 4th, and the 4th might be me. She said that, and I started crying. And I was like, oh my God. And I tried telling her that I'm like, so I called her right after that, and I told her, I was like, what the frick? Why are you trying to accuse me of this? I didn't do anything. And I tried explaining how is one of my friends and everything, and how he told everybody at his school, like all his friends at his school, that I said it, and it was my secret. And she didn't believe me at all. And my mom was in the room with me while I was talking to her on the phone, and my mom just hung up on her because my mom found that very rude and impolite of her to start yelling at me when I'm trying to tell her my side of the story, and she won't believe it, but she believed the other person, which is the ex-friend that I was not with. So then she texted me about a half an hour later, and she said, if you just text saying, I'm sorry, well, it said, quote, I'm sorry, I don't understand what I did, but whatever it is, I'm sorry, quote. Just text that, and some of the tension might be cut. You don't have to. It's a suggestion that I'm suggesting. It would only take a few minutes of your time. My mom saw that, and I told my mom that, and she's like, don't say sorry. Because, like, I don't have nothing to say sorry for. I don't know what I did. And I'm not just going to say sorry for something that I don't understand what I did. Like, if I know what I did, I would say sorry, but I just seriously don't know what I did to cause other people to be lost in my life. Like, the other friend, the one that my best friend was going off of and explaining this and saying the whole situation is petty, is because that friend actually lied to me about some stuff, and I actually called her in the action because I got witnesses saying that she didn't even talk to this person, and it was a big whole story, and I tried explaining it, and of course my best friend doesn't even care. She goes off that side. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fine then. So I started crying that night, and I'm like, oh my God. And about a couple of weeks later, like maybe 3 weeks later or so, I followed her mom on Twitter, and I tweeted saying I miss my best friend and I wish she was still here and everything. And her mom replied to that and said, you can just call and just talk to her and she'll understand. And I'm thinking to myself, why would I call and tell her that I'm sorry? Because she also said you can say sorry. Like, I'm not going to call her and tell her sorry. She's the one that blew up at me in the first place, and I tried explaining my story. So, and then right after that, a couple minutes later, her mom tweeted out and said, just want to say, a lie or fib is nothing worse losing your friends over. Get off your high horse and build a bridge and get over it. That's what she said. And I got freaking pissed off. I showed my mom. She's like, that's the type of cyberbullying. Like, I've been bullied in my life before, and I don't want to be bullied anymore. So seriously, you just need to stop. You're an adult. You're 50-some years old, and you're telling a teenager to get off her high horse and build a bridge and get over it when I didn't do anything. It was your daughter that started the whole fight, and it was accusing me of things. So I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this. And that's why I stopped my YouTube channel. It was because I lost my best friend, and I didn't know what to do because my inspiration was gone. I couldn't edit without thinking about her. I couldn't make my own videos, like sitting down here and talking to the camera. I could not do that. because I would think of her. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just stop for a while. And I'm like, I got this. And I'm actually going to look and see. I don't care about that. That's my cousin's Instagram. My last video I posted on my old channel. Let's see if I can actually decide to get this working. If I can find my YouTube. There it is. Gotta find it. So I posted my last YouTube video on August 9th, 2016. And it is currently, I don't even know what today's date is. It's December. So it's been about 4 months or so that I haven't made the YouTube video. And I was thinking to myself, I'm thinking, I love YouTube. I love editing. I love everything. And I want to get back into the swing of things. But, of course, I couldn't do that. So I met one good best friend in my life that she's actually my best friend. She's like one of the top 5 best friends that I have. My friend Abbie. I'm calling her name out. I don't care. I love Abbie to death. I met Abbie at a football game, and I heard of her before. She told me that reason shouldn't be the reason why you quit YouTube. You should keep doing YouTube for your sake and not caring about anybody else. So, that is why I am back, because Abbie is the one that convinced me to make YouTube videos again. She did. I was thinking about it a lot when I was talking to her, and oh my god, that's why I'm making this channel. I made everything new. And I don't know if I'm pretty sure I said in my last video. I don't remember what I said in my last video. I said the only reason why I'm keeping some of the content the same is because I want some of it to still be still. I don't want to make any more tags with people that I don't really want to make tags with. I don't want to make challenges that I really don't want to do. Some of those challenges I didn't even want to do on my old channel because my best friend told me that I did not. She wanted to make them, and I told her I would post the other half of my channel. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to make the videos that I actually really do appreciate and I love making. Because in my heart, I actually do love making the lookbooks, and I love doing things with my brother and my cousin, and I like showing you guys about my life. Like, this is it. This channel is going to be my vlogs also. So if I'm going on vacation or somewhere, I'm posting the vlog on this channel. Because my other vlog channel, it is gone too. I can't do that either. I have like 5, maybe 6 vlogs on that channel. Maybe even more. I don't even know. But yeah, that's the reason why. And that is my story on how I lost my best friend and why I quit my other channel. That is why I am new, and I am new and approved, and I'm going to be doing some crazy videos in the future. So, but yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you did, give it a big, huge thumbs up. All my social media links will be down in the description below if you want to go check them out. And I will see you guys actually on Tuesday with another new video, because that is when I'm going to be uploading. So, yeah, bye!